Good morning, it's not morning, it's afternoon. Good afternoon, happy Monday. I just wanted to come on here and talk about prayer. It's been very interesting in the comments sections of the news when people talk about thoughts and prayers. Inevitably, there are always the people who will come and say, don't bother praying, that's not doing anything. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard of, and I'm sorry I'm not saying it as loving as I probably could. Prayer is the least we can do with the absolute most return. Just because you don't feel like your prayers are answered, just because you don't feel like your prayers are heard, doesn't mean that they're not. We are in a dangerous time of words. I can guarantee the people that are saying thoughts and prayers don't do anything are the people who are not praying. What have we got to lose? What have we got to lose? I'm mind-boggled by that. The problems of this world definitely seem big. They seem big. And you might be one of those people that wonders where God is when bad things happen. And I don't often wonder where God is because I know He's there. And I know He says in His word that He will not leave us or forsake us. But I also know that when people turn away from prayer and from seeking Him, they're suffering. And it's suffering that is death type suffering. It's not the type of suffering that happens when you are praying and seeking Him and you suffer for doing good. What have we got to lose by praying? Nothing. You have absolutely nothing to lose. It doesn't cost you a thing. Perhaps the posture of your heart could change a little bit, which would be good, right? Thoughts and prayers are the absolute biggest compliment. If someone says they're praying for me, I feel loved. And honestly, if someone asked me not to pray for them, I still would. Because I do believe in prayer, and I believe fervent prayer, especially as a righteous person, a person who's seeking to do God's will and seeking to do what's right and not what feels good. I'm going to keep praying, and I really hope people keep praying for me, and I hope people keep praying for all the ugliness that's going on in this world, all the division, because it will make a difference. And we don't know how this pans out. I mean, we know that Jesus will come back. And so we do know that He will. But the things that are going on right now, we don't know if this is end times. We don't know anything. So what we do know, or what we can rest in knowing, is the fact that God does not leave us or forsake us, and He tells us to pray unceasingly with thanksgiving. He tells us that. He tells us to pray. He tells us to seek Him. He tells us to stand firm. So I would love to tell you, I would love to encourage you by saying, if someone tells you that your thoughts and prayers are doing nothing, it's just not true. They're doing something. And you keep on praying and you keep on seeking God's will. And do not get discouraged. I know that the problems of this world seem large, but they were large years and years and years ago too. And it's been a broken world, and I'll tell you, the further you are from God, the harder things will be. And so do not let someone tell you that your prayers are not working. If you're seeking God, and you're seeking to live righteously, your prayers are doing a lot. And you can bet on it. You can guarantee it. He hears you. Ask, seek, and knock. Ask, and it will be given to you. Seek, and you will find. Knock, and the door will be open to you. Keep asking. Keep hoping. Ask for things that you think are impossible, because all things are possible with God. They are. This is all God's word. I'm not sharing anything with you that He hasn't already said, that I haven't already read. Keep praying. They do make a difference.